Hello there, I'm Richard Osman. Welcome along to Wednesday's House of Games. What a week we're having. Some sensational quizzing so far. At the end of the week, somebody is going to walk away with this trophy, and it'll be well earned this week, I suspect. Shall we meet our players once again? They are Samira Ahmed, John Robins, Angela Rippon, and Dom Joly. Welcome, everybody. John, we'll start with you again. What a game we had yesterday.
It was thrilling.
You won yourself a second day in a row. How did that feel?
I was just concentrating on the point ahead of me, trying to get second place, and then it's up to the it's in the lap of the gods.
Listen, one question at a time, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's the only way to play the game, isn't it? Angela, shall we take a little look at the weekly leaderboard?
Yes.
After our first 2 days. John is on the top. He's won the first 2. So he's got 8 points. Dom has 5. Samira at 4. Angela, you yourself have 3 points. You're up against some amazing quizzes this week.
I'm outclassed. There's no question of it.
Well, the one thing you're not outed is class, but you are very much the classiest. But I would say maybe the slowest on the buzzer.
Yeah, it's very frustrating when you play this game, when you know the answer and you don't get to the buzzer quickly enough.
Talking of being fast on the buzzer, Dom, the wheels came off a little bit yesterday, and it was a shame, and no one likes to see that.
Things are not good, I'll be honest with you.
Now, you're super fast on the buzzer. Samira, also super fast on the buzzer.
I sort of feel I'm trapped in some kind of existential crisis where I'm quite happy being here and I'm enjoying all the games, but I'm not sure I'm getting anywhere.
I like one of the few quiz shows where you'll just do a nice little introduction and they'll go, I feel like I'm trapped in an existential crisis.
But in a nice way.
Oh, yeah, in a lovely way, yeah.
Yeah.
Samira, if you were to win today, here are the prizes you can choose between. What would you like from this selection? The chopping board, there's the jigsaw, there's the driving gloves, there is what used to be the best prize, which is the House of Games toolbox, but there's also the House of Games wheelie luggage.
Could I ask, the chopping board?
Yes?
Is the
No one's ever asked about the chopping board before, so please go ahead.
is the hair, glasses, and lettering, is that recessed?
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
that's a health
it is,
hazard.
yeah.
That's
No.
going to collect a lot of crumbs.
Yeah, that's actually a health
It's
hazard.
unhygienic, actually, it's true.
You'd have to use
Yeah.
the other side.
I'll tell you what, don't go for it. Shall we get on and see who's going to win? Let's play round one, shall we? Every time I press this buzzer, a new game comes up. I don't know what it's going to be. You don't know what it's going to be. Our first game today is highbrow, lowbrow. What happens here? I'm going to go along the line. I'm going to ask you each 2 questions. The answers to both of those questions are the same. If you give me an answer after your first question, I'll give you 2 points. Give it after your second question, I'll give you 1 point. The only difference is your first question would be quite a highbrow question, and the second one will be more popular culture. We will start with Samira. Samira, for 2 points, here's your highbrow question. Which opera by George Friedrich Handel, first performed in 1733, opens with a view of a mountain on which Atlas is seen supporting the heavens on his shoulders?
Zadok the priest.
Zadok the priest, you say. Normally people just go, I couldn't possibly get the highbrow one. But OK, Zadok the priest, you're saying. Let's see if that's the answer to this lowbrow question as well. In which city in Florida are Walt Disney World Resort and
OK,
Universal
that wouldn't
Studios?
be it. Orlando.
Changing it to Orlando, is that the correct answer? Orlando for 1 point. OK, Samira. John, for 2 points, here is your highbrow question. In chemistry and physics, what term denotes a self-sustaining process yielding products that initiate further processes of the same kind?
I have to say I don't know.
Do you know that one at home? You're going to get 2 points here. For the rest of us, here's your 1 point question. Which pop song written by the Bee Gees has been a UK hit for Diana Ross and Steps?
Is it Jive Talking?
Let's find out. Is it Jive Talking? Oh, do you know it's not Samira?
Chain reaction.
Chain Reaction is
nice.
the right answer. Well done. Angela, highbrow question for 2 points. Which Graham Greene novel set in Haiti caused President Papadoc Duvalier's regime to brand the novelist a liar, a cretin, a stool pigeon?
Is it Our Man in Havana?
Our Man in Havana. Let's take a look at what your lowbrow question is. Frank Carson and Jim Bowen gained nationwide fame on which Granada show of the 1970s?
You got it, well done.
Frank Castle, Jim Bowen came down. Oh, Bullseye.
Is it Bullseye? It's not, I'm afraid. Anyone else want to buzz in? Samira.
The heart of the matter.
Was it Heart of the Matter? Not, I'm afraid. Unlucky. John.
Is it opportunity knocks?
Is it opportunity knocks? It's not. It's the comedians.
Oh my gosh.
Very well done at home if you've got any points at all on that one. Fox Dust here.
Wow.
Dom, here's your highbrow question. In which Thomas Hardy poem published in 1914 does he wonder whether he can hear his late wife calling to him or if it is merely the breeze?
No, I'm going to go Jude the Obscure.
Jude the Obscure. Let's take a look. Lowbrow question. In 2016, former Liberty X star Kevin Sim won which TV singing contest?
I think he won The Voice.
Is it The Voice? It is The Voice, Dom. Well played. Point for you. Samira, we return to you. 2 points if you can get this. In the 1950s, Australian aviation engineer David Warren designed the Aeronautical Research Laboratory Flight Memory Unit, which is usually referred to by what colloquial name?
Well, I'm going to make a wild guess and say Kookaburra, but it won't be.
Kookaburra, you're saying. Let's take a look at your lowbrow question. Which Italian house outfit released the dance classic Ride on Time?
Oh my God, I should know this.
I'll stick with Kookaburra.
Possibly not. This is one where I'm not quite highbrow enough and I'm not lowbrow enough.
Oh, God, middle brow.
Existential crisis.
Oh, I'm absolutely in it with you now.
No,
With your
sadly,
clothes.
I have to admit defeat.
OK, we'll time you out and we'll have a little buzzer race between the others. Dom?
Black Box.
That's the right answer. Well played. 1 point to Dom there. John Robins for 2 points. Here's yours. In Hinduism, what term denotes the incarnation of a Hindu deity in either human or animal form?
Is it a Brahma?
Brahma. Let's take a look at your lowbrow question. Which 2009 film directed by James Cameron is set on the moon Pandora?
I think it's Avatar. Oh, it's
Avatar,
not.
the right answer?
Is it?
It is Avatar. Well done. Angela, no one's got a highbrow question yet. Let's see if we can change that. 2 points if you can answer this. The renowned composer, pianist and conductor Andrei Previn was born in which European city?
Oh, knickers.
You're saying knickers? See if you want to...
To myself. Is it Berlin?
OK, you're saying Berlin. Let's take a look at your lowbrow question, so you want to stick with that. Famously featured in the film Top Gun, Take My Breath Away was a 1986 UK hit single for which band?
I don't know anything about pop music after 1970, so it's useless me even thinking about this.
Should we stick with Berlin?
I'm going to have to stick with it, yeah.
Let's see, was it Berlin? Yes, it was, for 2 points. Well done. Yeah, Tom, here's yours. 2 points if you can get this. What is the title of T.S. Eliot's pageant play first performed in 1934?
I've no idea.
No idea, so we'll just go straight for the lowbrow question. The wrestler Dwayne Johnson is better known by what ring name?
The Rock.
The Rock. Is that the right answer? It is. Well played. Nice end to the round. That is the end of that round. Let's take a look, shall we, at the scores. John, you have 1 point. Samira and Angela, you have 2 points each. Dom, Joly, you have 3 points. Should we play another round? See what it is? What's it going to be? It is... all in the details. A team game. The player in last place gets to choose their partner. John, it is you again. Who would you like to team up with? You've been on a team with Samira, you've been on a team with Dom.
I am going to go for Samira again.
You're going with Samira. Very interesting. Now, in this round, you did a little bit of homework before the show. You filled in some clues to something.
Oh, crikey.
You are now going to hear your partner's clues and guess what they're giving clues to. And they were all something to do with sports. John, we will start with you. So Samira has finished off 3 clues, which will lead you to an Olympic event. Here are your 3 clues. Which event is this, please? It involves, according to Samira, rectangular sandpit. A famous athlete in this event is, according to Samira, Jonathan Edwards.
Beware.
And Team GB achieved gold in this event in, according to Samira, 2012. Where are you headed?
From a mixture of Samira's reaction and also 2012, I don't think we won the triple jump, which Jonathan Edwards is known for. So I'm going to go for long jump.
Samira, is that right?
Yes.
It's right. Well done. Very nicely done. The long jump. So a famous athlete would be Greg Rutherford, say, who won. Jonathan Edwards, the triple jumper. Rectangular sandpit's a nice. I mean, you've literally narrowed it down.
Succinct.
Yes, it really is.
But completely descriptive.
Angela, Dom has finished off 3 clues, and they will lead you to a competition. Again, we're still in sports, but a competition. Here are the 3 clues that Dom finished off for us. The trophy was first contested in, according to Dom, 1972. It was originally awarded for a race around the world. And final clue. It is the most coveted prize in the sport of sailing.
Is it... what the heck is it called? It's those thumping great super yachts, isn't it? That cost millions, that race against each other. It's... The America's Cup.
Oh, how about that?
Pulled it out of
Is the right answer, and so
Leave
very
me
well
hanging.
played. The America's Cup. First contested in 1851.
Yeah.
Well, it was close. Come on.
Yeah, pretty close. It was originally awarded for a race around, I didn't know this,
Yeah.
not around the world, around the Isle of Wight.
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah,
close-ish.
Yeah,
I mean,
listen,
if you live on the Isle of Wight, that is your world, isn't
That's
it?
exactly right, hard to get
Yeah.
off. And it is the most coveted prize in the world of yachting or sailing, but it's absolutely right.
So I got
Very
1 out
well
of 3.
played. Samira, John has filled in 3 clues, which will hopefully lead you to a venue. Here's your first clue. It was established in the year, according to John, 1916. It is home to, according to John, Surrey CC. And it hosted the first ever, according to John, World Cup game.
It's cricket, and I would guess it's the one in South London as opposed to Lord's, which is Middlesex. So I would go for the Oval.
Is it the Oval, John? Absolutely right. Well played, Samira. Very nicely done. Absolutely right, home to Surrey County Cricket Club. Hosted the first ever FA Cup final at Kennington Oval. And it was established in the year 1845. Final question in this round. Dom, Angela has completed 3 clues, and they will lead you to a team.
Oh.
Here are your 3 clues. They have won what 8 times, according to Angela? The FA Cup. Won the FA Cup 8 times. Their home ground is in, according to Angela, London. And a what is in their crest? A falcon is in their crest.
Right.
I know nothing.
Well, listen, I know even less than you know about football.
Between the two of you.
Between the
this
two of
might
you,
be
we know
perfect.
very, very little. But I'm guessing you know it's football because you put FA Cup. So, and I think because you don't know about football, that's where you're freaked out. So they won the FA Cup. It doesn't mean anything to me because most of them probably have. I'm presuming you do know that it's in London because it'd be pretty obvious. So, and I don't think anyone's got a falcon. I don't know. So it's either going to be Arsenal, Spurs, Chelsea. It's either Arsenal or Tottenham Hotspur, I think. So I'm going to go for Tottenham Hotspur.
Angela, what was the answer? Tottenham Hotspur
Was it?
was the answer. Yeah, very
I
nice.
tell you what, if it had been the Arsenal, I would have known that it had a gun
Why
carriage.
can't
and
you
Yeah,
have that? What do the Spurs have? Is it Spurs?
Got a
What is
cockerel.
it?
It's a cockerel.
Oh, well, it wasn't far off.
Well, you're a little far off.
It was a bird. Same general outline.
Anyway, we did it.
Yeah, very impressive stuff. You won the FA Cup 8 times, you're absolutely right. Home
it
to North
was.
London,
Yeah.
North London, and
was a guess.
the cockerel is in their crest. That's the end of that round. We'll take a look at the scores, but nothing has changed. I think everyone got full marks there. 3 for John, 4 for Angela and Samira.
Oh, yes.
Dom still in the lead with 5 points. Super close, though. 3 more rounds to go. Should we get on?
Knackered.
We've gone too early.
Yeah, I
That's
really
the
have.
thing.
Pete.
Round 3, see if we can sit back in this one, just have a little rest.
All right.
A little bit shut-eye during... It's all in the name. Now, on this show, we make questions out of all sorts of things, including the letters in your names, OK? What I'm going to do now is read out a series of questions on the buzzer. All the answers will be somewhere in your names. The first 2 questions, the answers are all in the letters of Samira Ahmed. If you buzz in, give me a correct answer, you'll score 1 point. If Samira buzzes in and gets one on her own name, she'll get 2 points. Answer me this, please. Fingers on buzzers, everybody. Portuguese island which shares its name with a sponge cake. Dom.
Madeira.
Is it Madeira? That's correct. Nicely done. Next question. Legendary sea creature with the head of a woman and the tail of a fish. John.
Mermaid.
Mermaid is the correct answer. Mermaid is the correct answer. The next 2 questions are based on the name John Robins. French word for good evening. Dom.
Bonsoir.
Is it bonsoir? That doesn't look like that's in his name at all. Wow. Next one for John Robins. Bovid mammal that is known for the pronounced hump at its shoulders. Yes, Dom.
Camel.
I'm not sure he's got any of the
not got
letters
a
of the word
single
camel. John.
Bison.
Bison, is that the right
Nice.
answer? It is. Well done for 2 points, John Robins. Angela, the next 2 questions are based on your name. So 2 points if you can buzz in and get one of these. Italian brandy made from the remains of pressed grapes. That is John.
Grappa.
Wow, well played. It's
Well played.
Grappa. Nicely done. And your next one. What 10 lords are doing in the carol The 12 Days of Christmas? Yes, Samira.
A leaping.
Is that the right answer? Nicely done. You even gave us a leaping. The last 2 are based on Dom's name. Dom Joly goes up there. Here is your first one. 2 points for Dom, 1 point for anyone else. A room in which martial arts are practiced. That is John.
Dojo.
Dojo, well played. Final question of this round. 2 points for Dom, 1 for anyone else. Film for which Jennifer Lawrence was Oscar nominated in 2015. Dom.
Joy.
Is it Joy? It is Joy. Well played. Lovely end to the round. Let's take a look at the scores. 3 rounds down on Wednesday's House of Games. Oh, it is close stuff. Angela, you have 4. Samira, 5. John, 8. Dom still in the lead with 9 points. 2 rounds to find out who wins Wednesday's House of Games. Round 4 today will be... Where is Kazakhstan? This is played on the tablets, please. What we'll do, we'll show everyone a map. I'm then going to ask you to find various places on that map.
Yes.
OK? Let's have a look at your map. Well, there you go. A map of Asia. First thing I want you to find is this, please. The location of the 1975 boxing match between Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier. Everybody is locked in. Samira, we will start with you. Did you know what the answer was?
Yes.
What did you think the answer
The
was?
Thriller in Manila.
So Manila. And where have you put Manila? OK. So where you are. John, agree, disagree?
I've gone very, very close to that.
You think it was Manila as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty close as well. Angela, did you think it was Manila?
Yeah, but I went on the mainland.
OK. Let's see where Angela is. Interesting. And Dom, did you think it was Manila?
Yeah, I knew it's Manila, but I just don't know where Manila is within the Philippines.
OK, let's see where Dom is. And we've pretty much got the Philippines covered there, haven't we?
Yeah.
Listen, we're on two different countries there, one of which is the Philippines, one of which is Vietnam. I don't want to give away anything.
I'm in Vietnam.
Possibly.
Yeah.
The answer is Manila, of course, the Thriller in Manila, as you said, Samira. Where is Manila, though, and who is closest?
Oh, the top.
That is Dom. Well played, Dom, right at the top there. Nicely played. The next place I'd like you to find, please, is the birthplace of the author Rudyard Kipling. Everybody is in. John, we will start with you. What did you think the answer was?
I thought it was in India. I'm not particularly good on the location of places in India, so I sort of just went equidistant.
OK, right in the middle. You are in India. That's the good news, if that's the correct answer. Angela, what did you think the answer was?
I think I know he was born in India, but I've put him in one of the capitals down on the coast.
Lovely. That's Angela. Dom, what did you think the answer was?
I think I've screwed up, because I knew he was about India, but I had a feeling it was a trick, and he was born in Burma, but I think George Orwell I'm confusing with. So I put him in Burma.
Let's take a look at where Dom is. You're actually still in India there.
Well, that's good news, then.
Yes, that is good news, isn't it?
I'm
If
sort of
you're born
hedging
in
my
that
bets
bit.
there.
Yeah. And Samira, what did you think the answer
Well, I think I overthought this because he was born in British India, and I thought that might be Lahore, which is now in Pakistan. So I put him in Pakistan.
Nice move.
Wow.
Well,
Incredible.
Wow.
I'll tell you where he was born. He's born in Mumbai. Mumbai as was, and that is...
That's John.
John gets the point. Yeah, just stick it in the middle. Final question in this round. Find me this, please. The busiest train station in the world in terms of people passing through it every day.
Right.
Everybody is in. Angela, what were you thinking here?
I'm guessing it's China.
There's a couple of options, aren't there? And that's definitely one of them.
I'm guessing that it was because I know that Beijing, their train station, has millions of people passing through it. So I've plumped for
Let's see where Angela
the east
is.
coast of China.
There you go. Dom, what are you thinking?
Japan, to me, is like the obvious one. It's the one where you always see everyone pressed together. I've been there. I don't know if they've quite got enough people, but it's certainly unbelievably busy. So I've gone Tokyo.
You've gone in Tokyo, OK. There's Dom. Samira, what were you thinking?
I had exactly the same processes as Don, but I ended up with Beijing as well, or my approximation at it.
Okay.
Great, let's see where Samira is. And John, what did you think?
I also felt it would be Beijing, but I'm now aware of the fact I have no idea where Beijing is, so I've gone...
But you've gone in the middle of China, let me
You'll
guess.
probably be right, though, won't you?
Well,
In the middle.
if
You
it's
will.
anywhere in India, I've won.
Let's see where John is. So you're just on the Bhutan border there, John. So let's take a look. What is the busiest train station in the world? Shinjuku in Tokyo.
Thank you.
That's the end of that round. Let's take a look at the scores. One round to go. On Monday, John Robins won. On Tuesday, John Robins staged a mighty comeback and won once again. Let's see how we stand going into our final round today. Angela, you have 4. Samira, 5. John, you have 9. Dom, you're taking a lead into the final round again. Only 2 points, though, this time.
We've been there before, haven't we? Didn't end well.
We have indeed. Can he hold on this time as we play our final round, which is... Answer smash. buzz in, give me a correct answer, you get a point. If you buzz in, give me an incorrect answer, you will lose a point. Here we go. Who's going to win Wednesday's House of Games? It all comes down to this round. Fingers on buzzers, everyone. Your first category is comedy characters. Those will be the pictures. There'll be clues underneath. Which American child actor first found fame with their performance as Gertie in E.T. the Extraterrestrial? Yes, Samira.
Victor Mel Drew Barrymore.
Victor Mel Drew Barrymore. Correct. Victor Mel Drew Barrymore. Next character. Which classic children's TV show featured Timothy Claypole and Nadia Popov? Yes, John.
David Brenterghost.
David Brent
very
Renterghost
good.
says David Brenterghost. Yep.
Very good.
Which weekly comic regularly features Dennis the Menace, Minnie the Minx and the Bash Street Kids? Yes, John.
Mr. Beano.
Mr. Beano was right again. Blimey, here he comes again. Next category. Fairground attractions. Those will be the pictures. Please smash them into the clues below. Which 90s Australian children's show was set in a haunted lighthouse? John.
Merry-Go-Round the Twist.
Merry-Go-Round the Twist. It is. Well done. I don't know Round the Twist.
I'm off.
Blimey. Come on, Dom, you can do
No,
this.
I just don't know these. I can't do this.
Next fairground attraction is... Which type of French pâté gets its name from the earthenware dish in which it is traditionally cooked? Yes, John.
Helter-Skelterine.
Is it Helter-Skelterine? It is. Helter-Skelter and Terrine. It's Helter-Skelterine. Goodness me. Final fairground attraction. Which 2014 film, directed by Ava DuVernay, starred David Oyelowo as Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.? Yes.
Caraselma.
Caraselma is the right answer. Well played. Carousel and Selma. Next category.
Oh, God.
I'm me. Let's take a look. Who has won Wednesday's House of Games? John won on Monday. John overhauled Dom on Tuesday to win on Wednesday. John has overhauled him again. 13 points to John Robins, 11 to Dom.
John, you're just unsinkable.
John, you get to choose yourself a prize.
Oh, I always forget, and I'm so excited.
There's some nice prizes here as well.
I know what I'm going to have.
Do you know what you're going to have already?
Yes, I'm going to have the wheelie
Wheelie
suitcase, please.
suitcase goes to John Robins, our champion again. Well done, sir. Let's take a look at the weekly leaderboard as well, shall we? Angela, you have 4. Samira, 6. Dom has 8. John racing into a lead there with 12 points. Don't forget Friday is double points Friday though as well. Lots of chances to catch up yet. Thank you all so much. We'll see you again for more fun tomorrow. OK, we'll see you as well, same time, same place on the House of Games. Oh, man. Yeah, look how happy he looks.